The Chicago Bulls add yet another loss to their record against the Oklahoma City Thunder here tonight. We're going to get into this game and kind of talk about some nitpicky things that should have happened in this game. And we're going to get into that right after this. The Bulls take another loss as expected, kind of how the season has gone along and the way it has after the trade deadline. They lose 116 to 108 here tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they only got outscored by 4 points in the first quarter. And they outscored OKC 32 to 29 in the second quarter. And we're only down 1 going into half. So I thought this was going to be a very competitive game going down the stretch. And it really was for a while. And it still ended up with the score looking like it was a very competitive game. But if you actually watch the game, it was not a very good game. It was very frustrating to watch. In the third quarter, the Bulls got outscored by 10, 32 to 22. And then in the fourth, the Bulls actually outscored OKC 32 to 29. And looking at this game, Jalen Williams had a huge game for OKC. He played 33 minutes, had 17 points on 6 of 11 shooting, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. He's been one of the better bigs that can pass in the league in the past 10 games or so. He's had 4+ assists in all of those games. So he's looked really good for OKC here over the past few weeks. And it's kind of hard. This is an OKC team that has been very good. Obviously, they're coming off a championship. So this is a team, even without SGA and Jalen Williams, they're still a team that is scary to play against. They're 48-15 after this game. The Bulls now sit at 25-37. This game, Chet Holmgren obviously didn't have the best of games. 12 points, 4-10 shooting, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. You expect a decent game out of Chet most of the nights from him. And then you have Isaiah Joe, 19 points, 7-15 shooting, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Aaron Wiggins, 18 points, 8-17, 7 rebounds from Aaron Wiggins, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Those are some crazy numbers there from Aaron Wiggins, especially on the boards. He's kind of a guard wing type of player, and you wouldn't really expect him to be getting boards like that and blocks and steals. And then you have Cason Wallace. Obviously, Cason Wallace is a great defender. 17 points, 6 of 13 shooting from the field, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 steals. His defense is amazing. And then you had Jeremy McCain, which was OKC's leading scorer. Played 25 minutes, 20 points, 8 of 15 shooting, 4 of 9 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Jeremy McCain has been a player that I've really liked for a while, before he was even in the NBA. And he really showed out tonight against the Chicago Bulls. And then when you look at the Chicago Bulls, the player that led the Bulls was Colin Sexton, 20 points, 6-14 shooting, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And then you have Modest, didn't have the best of game, 11 points, 3 of 9 shooting, 5 rebounds. After looking at how Modest played, you have Trey Jones, 15 points, 5 of 10 shooting, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. Then you have Josh Giddey, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers piled into that stat line. And then you have 1 steal and 2 blocks as well for Josh Giddey. Then you head over to the bench. You got Nick Richards, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Leonard Miller, 8 points, 3 rebounds. And something that I took away from this game when watching the game was how Isaac Okoro played. Isaac Okoro has not played the best these past few games. He had 4 points on 1 of 9 shooting this game, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers. And I do not think Isaac Okoro should have played 32 minutes like he did tonight. I think those minutes definitely should have been given up to Leonard Miller, who has had a pretty decent amount of good games. The past 3 games, 2-3 games, Leonard Miller has really showed that he deserves a little more playing time with the Chicago Bulls and on an NBA court. Obviously, tonight he plays 21. That's a decent amount of minutes, but I do believe that Leonard Miller should have gotten more minutes or more of Isaac Okoro minutes that Isaac Okoro played. I do believe Leonard Miller has looked really good these past few games, and I think he deserves the minutes. I don't think Isaac Okoro has really been playing up to par, and I think you're going to have to start taking those minutes away here eventually and start giving them players that deserve an opportunity. And a player that deserves an opportunity is a player like Leonard Miller. and Leonard Miller has shown that he has potential and that he should be out there. So I think Billy Donovan has a few things to look at after this game. Obviously, the Bulls only lose by 8 here tonight. It didn't feel like it was an 8-point loss, but looking at this game, there were some things to take out of it, key points like positive and negative, but the Bulls add another loss to their record, and it's looking like we're going to be hoping for a really good draft pick here coming up soon. So the Bulls lose 116-108. Let me know what you guys think about this game and what you think Billy Donovan should do with Isaac Okoro and Leonard Miller and how Leonard Miller has been playing. But that's going to be all for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.